Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day. Today I thought I would demonstrate a new BB cream that I'm trying, that I'm using. I actually tried it first through a sample from Sephora and I loved it so much I had to go back and get it. I've been using it for a little while. They gave me a very generous sample because a little of this goes a long way. And what I'm going to be talking about today is Dr. Jart Plus Premium BB Balm. I posted this on Instagram the other day and many of you have been using this for a very long time. I don't know why you did not share that secret with me, but you didn't, so okay. Maybe I keep some anti-aging secrets from you. Anyway, this has a broad spectrum of SPF 45. And again, because of the lights, these shiny boxes never do us any good. It says, let's see what it says. What is BB Beauty Balm? BB is your skincare regimen in one tube, created by Dr. Jart. It moisturizes, protects, and corrects. No foundation is needed. BB is your moisturizer, sunscreen, treatment serum while hiding uneven skin tones so well that it minimizes the need for foundation or concealer. Skin looks smooth, perfect, and natural. Dr. Jart BB is Asia's wonder beauty product. Okay, I do use it alone. I do not forfeit my skincare. No, I will never do that. But today I am going to use it and then I'm going to probably place a little bit of Laura Mercier over it because that is the finish that I like the best with it. So I'm not going to open the bottle because I do still have some of the, let me see, I mixed them up. This one's here. I also got a sample of the Dr. Jart BB BISOUS, and I did put a little bit of it on here, my T-zone area, to camouflage the pores, and up through here. I usually do a little bit down here and here, but today I just focused on here. They gave me a very generous sample of that also. I like it, not as much as my Rachel K, but I gotta stop whining about the Rachel K, okay? So anyway, they gave me a very generous sample. This was absolutely full. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place some of it on my forehead here. This is how I have been applying it. I'm going to demonstrate it two different ways, splitting up the sides, so that you can get a good feel for it, okay? All right, so first I am going to go in with my Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to put a dab on the Beauty Blender, not a lot, just a little bit. And again, the color that I am wearing for summer is medium tan. And yes, medium deep. For the winter, I will have to buy a tube of the light medium, I think it's probably called, or fair light, I don't know, and mix them because this will be too dark in the winter. Even though I don't tan, you still get a little bit of color on you. Okay, so I'm going to just start by pouncing the Beauty Blender. I'm going to do one side with the Beauty Blender and the other side with a foundation brush. I've also applied it with my hands, which seems to be my preferred method, but you know, we have to show you how to use things too. It is a pretty good coverage BB cream, and it also wears well, and I don't find that I get excessively shiny or anything like that with it. I do think it leaves a beautiful glow. I'm going to go right over my eyelids with it. I don't really go up underneath my eyes because I'm also going to do my concealer for you. Now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs. This is the Face 2 foundation brush. This is my most favorite foundation brush. I'm not a foundation brush person at all. Okay, just dabbed a little bit on there, and I'm going to go and start by, I always move down on the face, especially as an aging woman, because those of us, I remove my peach fuzz with a blade that's made for removing facial hair. I have a video on that, but I always work down with a little pouncing action on the face because of that facial hair. We don't need it standing up saying, "Hello world, here I am." And that's exactly what it does when we force it up. Okay, so I'm just going on my cheek area and just going to make sure that it's all blended. So side to side, that is the look. Let me look in my mirror because you know I can't see Okay, so I think you get better coverage when you use the brush. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit more on the brush because I like a little bit more coverage. And I'm going to build this side up. So if you want to shear it out, use your wet beauty blender. And if you would like fuller coverage, use your foundation brush. It settles nicely onto the skin. I don't really feel a whole lot of, you know how some foundations, they'll leave you feeling a little bit tacky. This one I do not feel that with, okay? It has I mean, of course it needs to settle right now, but it just has a beautiful feel. I'm gonna really work it in to those lovely lip lines that you know I love so much, okay? And so there we go. Let me take a look, make sure I have it all blended. And I'm gonna go over the eyelid just slightly. I'm making a promise to myself. I'm not going to be adding any more sodium to my food outside of what I need to cook, because you must add a little bit of salt to your food to bring out the flavors. But I am a little heavy-handed when it comes to the salt. My blood pressure is absolutely fine, but I'm quite sure that if I continue the use of salt that I have been using, first of all, my eyes are going to be standing out to here with big puffiness, and my blood pressure is going to go up. So we are going to make a very strong effort to avoid sodium foods and adding extra sodium after I've cooked. Okay, won't you help me? All right, so that is beautiful. You can also, which I love to do, I just go along and lightly press everything into my face. I just think it adds a beautiful finish, okay? And that would be the look of the BB cream. It is, I have to say, my friends, it is probably my favorite BB cream as far as a BB cream that actually can be worn as a nice foundation. And I don't feel that it makes my skin look old. It just really has a beautiful finish to it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some concealer. Thought I'd show you my concealer. And I think I'm going to, I have an assortment of concealers. I use the NYX brand, NYX. I have the Naked. I have a Christian Dior. I have the NARS Custard. This one's getting a little dry, so when your concealers get a little dry, they start to age on you. I also have, of course, all the Age Rewind. I like to use their one for really highlighting, but today I'm just going to put a touch of the Diorskin Star. The color I'm wearing is 30, which is a medium, and I'm just going to place this one right here because it has a little bit of a peachy undertone, and that is exactly where my darkness starts, and it pretty much fades out towards the outer part of the eye. I think that the AOX eye serum that I'm using by SkinCeuticals is really, really addressing my dark circles more than anything. I have been using it. I'm on my 3rd bottle. And you need about a good 4 to 6 months to see if something's really going to work well for you. And I must admit, I really do think that it is helping me. So now I'm going to take the Naked, and I have this in 2 colors actually. I did buy it in the medium alone. Where is it? I don't know. It might be in a haul. I have some things set up to make videos. But anyway, today is the medium light. I bought the medium, which is just a little bit darker, if I ever just want to wear this alone. This one, it kind of accentuates the puffies. We don't need to do that. So then I'm just going to place this one on the outer part, okay, of the eye. And just, you can bring it down slightly if you want that highlighting in this part of your face. You have to just learn to really blend, blend, blend. So now I'm going to take the pointed angle, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender, and I'm going to address the situation underneath my eyes. And patting it in. And I really don't rub at all under the eyes. I just pat this, okay? And same thing on the other eye. Pat that orange tinted one into those dark areas, and then just come out and really pat it in good. You want to make sure that you're blending all the way down. You don't want any harsh lines. You never want harsh lines when you're wearing makeup, but especially as an aging woman. Okay, so I'm going to continue there. Now, I also have darkness above my eyes, but I will address that with a, I'll probably use Soft Ochre today by MAC. Well, what the heck, we'll just put it on anyway, okay? So I'm going to do the Soft Ochre by MAC, and I'm just going to tap that on. You don't need a lot of this. You have to make sure that you're applying this in small amounts. It can get, on an aging woman, a little crepey if you don't. So really just tap. I'm not even really tugging on the eye. I put very little on, but you see how that cancels out all the blueness from that eye, from the other eye? It's really important. So now I'm just tapping a small amount on, and I am going to go ahead and do the same thing, just lifting it up. I don't really take it up to the brow bone, but you can. It does help. I must say that I am a person that needs some sort of primer on my lids, because if I don't, my eyeshadows just disappear. And let's face it, ladies, we pay too much money for that to just disappear. And we work too darn hard and long to get it to look good at this age for it to disappear. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm just going to touch it all over lightly with a Laura Mercier powder. But you could just set it with your translucent powder at this point, putting powder just where you want it. I'm just going to add a little bit, and this is in the Rich Vanilla, the Laura Mercier mineral powder. And I'm going to take the blush brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to really manipulate that powder into the brush. That's important when you're using a mineral powder. At our age, if you don't want to accentuate wrinkles on your that way, tap it off. Another important thing. Then I'm just going to start at my nose, and I'm going to go ahead and just really buff it in. At first, I do it lightly. I may need to pick up a little bit more. I didn't really put a lot in there. Okay, so I'll pick up a little bit from the container. There we go. And I'm just going to really buff it in all over. I have to tell you, ladies, these last couple of days, my hot flashes have been incredible. Right now, I am sweating so bad. I have my hair in a rollers because I'm using a new volumizing shampoo and conditioner, drugstore brand, that I'll be sharing with you in my next video, or the next video. Well, I'm recording next, I'll be doing my eyes, all that kind of, you don't need to know the whole details, just look for it. But I'm thinking my hair is going to sweat the volume right out because I'm going crazy. I'm just having little attacks. Okay? I'm sure many of you can relate. All right, so, and then you can go right over your eyes with this, and if you go over your eyes at the last point, you're not really adding a lot of powder underneath the eyes. So that is the Dr. Jart BB Cream with the Laura Mercier mineral powder over it. I think this is worth going and getting a sample of. It is really beautiful. Unfortunately, it only comes in 2 colors. There's no in between, so like me, you may have to buy 2. I think this is almost $50, but it is it's 40 milligrams, it's 1.5 fluid ounces, 40 mil. I just think it is, I have tried a lot of BB creams, and this one is really at the top of the list right now. And remember, this is the Dr. Jart Plus Premium, because he has several BB creams. So give it a try. Let me know if you're already using it in the comments. Tell us the type of skin you have so that others reading it will know how it works for you. If you didn't like it at all, please tell us why you didn't like it, and be sure to mention your type of skin, if you have very large pores, all those kind of things, you know. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, and most of all, my friends, you go out in the world and be lovable. I love you all. Bisous.